Hello everybody, I am Clovis, you're welcome on here and thanks so much for clicking. So in our today's video, I'm going to be talking about a young aspiring Russian lady. She goes by the name Valeria Levitin. She was one of the most beautiful ladies back then in 1993 who wished to be an inspiration to so many young girls back in the day. So we're going to be getting a rundown of what may have happened to her during this period because she had become a shadow of herself in 2012 when a video went viral on the internet about her. She had to talk about herself and she wished many girls would not follow her path. And she was trying to say, like, I don't want you guys to go through what I have been through. So Valeria was a beautiful Russian model who was like, okay, I may become too fat. Well, her problem definitely started with her parents. When she was a little girl, they had like a problem of becoming too fat in their family, like girls becoming too fat. It was like a normal thing. So her mom was so scared that her daughter was going to become a fat woman in future. And so she had to go on a diet. Her mother put her probably on a diet. And as she grew up to become famous and as a model, she had to work harder on that. And she started starving herself, going on a strict diet. Now, the problem is if you want to do something, do not exaggerate it. Do not go past that limit. She had gone past her limit and I think there was no going back. Yeah, when you starve yourself too much, like you're going on a strict diet, and you probably get to a point where the body no longer accepts some nutrients. You have reached that point where there is no going back. It's going to take a long time for, definitely for there to be a change. And it definitely becomes a disease, anorexia nervosa, which is a bad condition. It is a bad condition. Young girls out there in the modeling industry, well, I wouldn't blame the young girls. It definitely goes by with the standards of most of these modeling companies and, design houses and so on and so forth. The standards are quite outrageous and crazy. So Valeria Levitin started going on a very strict diet and had crossed that limit. When she looked at herself in the mirror, what she saw wasn't what she really was. So she kept on going on that strict diet until she reached that limit where there was no going back. She had reached the point where she had become 23 kilograms, a woman at her age. Can you imagine? Let's say she was 25. Yeah, I think she suffered with this disease for about 25 years before her passing. She is of late. She passed on in 2013. So she wanted to let other girls know that this is not right. So she had to put out a video before her passing. She was like, okay, let the cameras be on me. I want everybody to see me. This is me. This is my life. This is what happened to me. So I don't want you guys to go through what I have been through. She had gotten over 100 mails from young girls around the world who, wished to be like her. So they were trying to say, how did you get to this stage? We want to be like you. We want to look like you. Well, they did not see what she had seen, or probably they could not feel what she was going through at that time, because I believe she had not become that thin. She became the thinnest lady in the world. She had become definitely a shadow of herself, and there was no going back. Like I earlier said, when you get to a strict diet, when you say, okay, I want to get on a strict diet, you should know your limits. If you are fat, be confident in yourself. Yeah, if you want to go okay, I want to become slimmer, you should know what to do and what not to do. You should know when to stop and when not to stop. Yeah, you should know when to stop. If you are somebody who is fat and you say, okay, I want to get rid of some of these fats in my body, you should know your limits. You should know how to do it the right way. One, well, the thing is, you should have self-confidence. If you are fat, you could still work out and look good. No matter what, even if you're a model, there are plus-sized models out there today. And if you are thin and you want to grow like fatter a little bit, yeah, you should know what to do and what not to do. The thing is, you should have self-confidence. Valeria Levitin put out a video out there to so many people in the world, like, don't be like me. Don't get to this stage. There are girls who probably would see probably a burger or probably some scrambled eggs and are going to be, terrified about it. It's going to be like, how do you even eat all of that junk food? Yeah, we know it's not good to take in a lot of such stuff. It's not healthy for the body. Yeah, but you should, live on a healthy diet. Even if you're going, you say, okay, I'm on a diet. Live on a healthy diet. Live on something that's going to like get you, get you to a stage where you can feel good. You're going to live a healthy life. Yeah, you're going to live a healthy life. You're not going to get malnourished to get to the stage of anorexia and it becomes a problem, a disease. That's it. That's it. I believe this is just like a video to young girls out there, because when I watched this video, I was some kind of, it didn't do for me. It wasn't that good for me. I didn't like what I saw. I did not like it at all. Those images are quite disturbing. And, when you get to see her from the beginning, she was a young, vibrant lady with so many, she aspired for, she was trying to be like an inspiration. She aspired a lot. She had so many aspirations and she wanted to be an inspiration to so many people out there as a young model. She was definitely one of the most beautiful ladies in Russia back then. Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I want to continue my open campaign against this.
And she couldn't have imagined like this would have happened to me at any point. Yeah. Imagine you looking at yourself in the mirror. And each time you look at yourself in the mirror, you see somebody fat, probably you're thin. Yeah, get on a healthy diet. Even if you're going to say, okay, I want to become a model, still go on a healthy diet. Eat properly, but you should know what you eat. The problem now, when we talk of these modeling companies, the problem is those modeling companies out there. Their standards are so harsh. They've got harsh standards. Yeah, you don't say, okay, you have to look this way. Girls become so skinny, all in the name of trying to fit into the fashion world, which is not good. It's not good. I believe there should be some changes in the fashion and modeling world and industry, or probably in the entertainment industry. You probably see so many celebrities out there trying to cut down. They go through a lot. Plastic surgery. Is all of that necessary? I don't think it is. One thing you should often take into consideration is your have that self-confidence. That is all that you need. And know how you go about what you go about, like what you do. If you're scared of becoming too fat, then just do some exercises and know the kind of exercises you do, the healthy ones. Yeah, there are some exercises that probably might deform you. Well, when we want to talk about like for guys, we talk of like, this heavyweight. Yeah, if you want to do heavyweight and you want to look like those like hunky guys out there, yeah, you should have a limit. We have some of them who probably do it too much that at the end of the day, they become like some improper fractions. You become so big that, you become so big at the top and small at the bottom. Yeah, it becomes small at the bottom, which is not good. I don't know. To some people, they might find it like enticing, quite good. But if you would ask me, if you're going to ask me, I don't think there's any good in that. I don't like it. Probably do something and look good. Do not overdo it. Because I believe there's going to come a time when you're going to find difficulties and there's not going to be a going back. You're going to have a way back. You're not going to be able to move away from that. So you should know what you're doing. You should have your limits. If you want to become a model, have your limits to probably your diet. Do not overdo it to the point where you're going to get to this stage. Look at the story of Valeria. She'd never probably expected she'd get to that stage, but she got to that stage and it probably cost her her life. Yeah, she got to that stage where there was no going back. You wouldn't want to be in that position, would you? I don't think so. I don't think so. So you've got to think properly, think straight. You know, when you starve yourself that much, you say you're going on a strict diet and you start becoming so thin, it affects the brain. Do you all know that? Even when you are hungry, you get to a point where you don't think straight anymore. And I think that is what may have affected her. And she couldn't think straight anymore. When she looked at herself, she's like, I'm too fat. I need to work harder. I need to look smaller, slimmer. And probably her problem started probably with her mother. Because had it been her mother left her to be on her own, like, okay, all the family members are fat. Well, I could work it my own way. I could do some sports and I'm still going to fit into the modeling world. She wouldn't have gotten to that stage, right? She became the thinnest lady in the world before her passing in 2013. And I don't think she was probably, her story, it's quite sad. Yeah? So she had to come out and say this.
I hope that my story does help others, but I'm also hoping that, with people's support and help, I can overcome this. And I'm confident that people who will watch this program will look at it from a different angle. It is not a game, it is not a joke, it is your life.
It is my life. This is my story. Don't think you're watching a film. It's not a film. It is real life. This is what happened to me. And I wouldn't want young girls out there to be like me at the end of the day. Like I earlier said, she got over 100 mails from young girls around the world who aspired to be like her. She had to come out and say, this is me back in 2012, before her passing in 2013. This is me. Look at me now. I used to be like this. I used to be this young, vibrant lady. Today, I'm barely myself. All in the name of the fashion world, the modeling world. There's just one thing I want to say right now. Have your limits. No matter what fashion industry you find yourself in, no matter your size, if you're thin, you are fat, be confident in yourself. Feel free. You are you and not him. You are you and not her. Do you all get what I'm saying? Okay? I believe like you're trying to get what I'm saying. Self-confidence is the thing in here. And you should live healthily. Well, people might say like, okay, we're talking about body shaming. Like people are going to body shame you for being too thin, being too fat. They are not you. You are you. And you are satisfied with the way you are. And if you are satisfied with the way you are, nothing should move you. Nothing at all should move you. Yeah. Do what you can do. But do not exaggerate it. Yeah. If you are fat, do not like say, just throw yourself away. Try to do some exercises and know the kind of food you're going to take in. But do not overdo it. That's the word. Don't overdo it. If you get to a point where, okay, you see that I'm no longer who I am, I'm changing a lot, then stop. You've got to stop. Yeah, that's it. Stop and find some other way. But keep your body in shape. There are people who are naturally born thin. Yeah, they are naturally thin. Some are naturally fat. You just have to find some way to, fit in. Try to compose yourself. To not get too thin, to not get too fat. Yeah, you can do it. You can always find ways, but not that kind of way, going on a strict diet, taking in a lot of junk food and, all that stuff. You see men around with pot bellies, No. You should know what to take in and what not to take in. Because the moment your body reaches a level where there is no going back, darling, there's no going back, and there is nothing you can do about it. It becomes a disease. Yeah, it definitely becomes a disease. And that might cost you your life. Well, it's been all about Valeria Levitin. She became the thinnest lady in the world. She passed on to glory back in 2013. Yeah, in 2013, she had suffered with anorexia for over 25 years as a result of a strict diet in the modeling world. So what I'm trying to say right now is, have your limits. Don't be like her. Even at the end, she herself said, I don't want you guys to be like me. I was wrong. Yeah, I overdid it and got to this stage. I don't want no other person to be like me. So it's just a lesson we should learn. No matter where you find yourself, what modeling company, modeling industry, the fashion world, so on and so forth, entertainment industry, be confident in yourself and do what you've got to do. Do it the right way. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, I think I'm going to be drawing the curtains. Yeah, as of now, I'm going to say bye-bye. My name is Clovis. So guys, if you're new on here and you probably want to keep on like rocking with me because I'm going to be putting on so many videos out there, you might want to hit on the subscribe and the bell icon for post notifications. Catch you in some other video. Yeah, bye-bye for now.